Hello, 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 guys. Welcome to this live broadcast. Most of you are going to be watching the replay version. That's great, too. Hey, in this short video, I want to answer the question, should you eat more food? Should you eat a surplus of calories that you think you may need to build more muscle now that you're a little bit older? Should you eat more food to build more muscle now that you're a little bit older? I want to talk about a lot of questions about nutrition that get asked. Sometimes the answer is, I would love to give you a simple answer. And there are a lot of people who are giving you a simple answer. I mean, think about it. Why would you not eat more food to build more muscle, right? You got to eat to get size, right? Why would you not, right? That would seem like it would make sense. If you know anything, you've been following especially when you're younger, the younger guys, you hear about bulking. You got to bulk. You got to have exercise, even if it's fat. If you're ever going to build muscle, you can't cut it so close to whatever your maintenance is. You got to build in a surplus, even if you get fat, and then you go through a process of cutting, bulking, cutting, bulking, cutting, bulking, and cutting, and that's how you have the maximum amount of muscle, quality muscle over time. So I know that's the train of thought, but unfortunately, it just doesn't work that way. You just can't eat and then just build muscle. Now, under eating, you can train real hard and you can train heavy, really challenge yourself, and you can under eat and certainly won't get close to the muscle that you're earning you deserve because you're not backing it up with enough of the good nutritional habits, right? Enough calories to create that muscle tissue, right? But do you need to eat in a surplus? Now, look. Here's the thing about it is, what would be a surplus for you? Most men have no idea how many calories they have no idea. They just know, well, I kind of like the way that I look. I kind of eat some clean foods and this and that, right? You may think, you may count your calories. You may be eating in a manner that you think makes sense, right? And I'll tell you, you have a certain look that you may like, may not be quite satisfied with. You might be disgusted with or whatever. Right? But that has no bearing on how many calories that you're eating if you don't know what that is, right? I can see someone with a great physique and he doesn't know how many calories. He may guess right, but what if he wants to take it to the next level? Does he eat more or less? But how would you know without measuring? You could think you're doing great. You may be satisfied, but you may be eating so fewer calories. You just don't know because you're satisfied. You know, you could eat more food, have more energy, sleep better, have more strength at the gym if you could eat more. And what if you could eat more and get leaner at the same time while you're having energy, while you're getting, your moods are regulated with more food, more energy. But you just don't know it because the amount that you're eating seems like the right amount. But you have no idea to even compare it to us. You couldn't even ask me. Say, Skip, hey, I'm eating this many calories. What do you think? I'm this size, these are my goals. The first thing I would have to do is, well, how did you get that by? Well, I can't look at you. I can look at someone just like you. Same muscle definition or lack thereof. Same muscle size, same height, weight, age. And he may have eaten 3,000 calories to look the way he does. And it looks the same as you. You might have been eating 1,200 calories. And you look exactly the same. Right? There's a next level for both of you. But we have to make adjustments for where. That's why you need, you know, if you want to go to the next, if you're fine looking the way you do, then just keep on eating. Say, just not know. Just keep on doing the same thing. But most men want to improve. And if you haven't watched enough of my videos, improving isn't by the next training strategy. One more rep, a certain order, less volume, more volume. That's not what's going to do it. All right? It's not a good idea to bulk. Right? A lot of men, just say they're about 6 foot, they're like 225. They know they need to lose body fat, right? That's a lot of weight on your heart. You want to get lean, you want to get that down, right? There's just a lot of things about this whole process as I try to explain it to you that, you know, certain things like form, I mean, there's such momentum to do just the conventional way. No one sets you straight on how that really works. Bulking or cutting, eating more food, that it would seem like there's nobody here to talk to you, to set you straight on how that really works, right? improving lagging body parts, outer head of biceps, inner chest, how that really works. You're just getting these just answers that you want to hear. How much muscle that you can expect to gain now that you're older. Some say 0, some say it's 10 pounds. Some people believe they gain 20 pounds muscle at 55 years old or whatever, right? The information that puts this all together, if you look pretty good and you want to take it to the next level, see, that's the tough part, especially when I'm doing these videos. I can just point you in that direction, but then it's up to you to decide, does this apply to me or not? Let me just tell you, most of the time it does, but it's that next level. That's why I love coming to you. I love answering questions. I love the one-on-one coaching. You know, if you feel that you're ready to put the work in, you just need a little bit of chance to reach out. My information's out and solve all this. You know, whether it's 3 sessions, 2 sessions, 12 weeks with me, right? If it's important to you, if it's not important to you, if you think you got it, a lot of guys think they got it. I kind of look at their bodies and say, hey, they're happy with that. Well, I'm happy for them. But if they're not happy and they haven't figured out at this point, and they're locked into a way of thinking, well, there's nothing I can do for them. And if they're expecting the easy answers from me, that what they're expecting, it just doesn't work that way. I know how frustrating this is. A lot of times it's not misinformation out there, it's how you're processing it. Right? So none of the bulking and cutting. You don't need to do that to build muscle. You need to know how much muscle you can build, how to show off that muscle, what the end product's going to be, and how long it's going to take you. You don't need to bulk and cut that. To bulk means a surplus of calories. How many calories is that? Right? You got to have steps to even figure that out in an experiment. You can't just go on MyFitnessPal and especially like putting your weight and whatever you think your mass index is and how many steps you think you're taking and come out with the calories that you should eat. That's just a guess for fat people, right? Not for guys like you. Right? You got to know how to do this in a sustainable manner so you have it for the rest of your life. So reach out if you have any questions. I'd be more than happy to talk to you individually so you can get it straight. And so all of your action moving forward is effective and efficient. It's the proper use of your willpower, focus, energy, and time, because I know you want this badly. You just need more certainty so you can put in the work. All right, so that's going to do it. Let's take on the day with a sense of urgency. We have to when we're a little bit older. We've got more time behind us than we do in front of us. Have a great day.